2 runs. I've not done any more since because the weather's been a bit shite. So,
yes, it has.
Yeah, so I've just done. I did a power walk yesterday because I didn't have the dog with me. So yeah, still getting out every day, regardless of the weather, but just not running. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping because I need to crack on with my couch to 5K.
Yeah.
So I need to pull that in somewhere. But other than that, it's all going really well.
Like both of you have got quite good, heads on you at the moment. You both seem somewhat motivated and and it's good that you guys are jumping on the calls like this, even though you're motivated and stuff. Surely it helps that little bit more, right?
Yeah.
Because as you guys get better, like my captain said in the army, it doesn't get easier, it gets harder. And for you guys, it's the exact same thing. As you get better, you have to make it harder, otherwise you remain the same.
Yeah.
And your body's very clever, it adapts. So what I wanted to talk about, Heidi was on here, so I think it might just be you two tonight. I've got Chase. Oh, here we go. We've got someone else jumping on. Wait for him to join. Marvellette. Let's go, Marv. Can't hear.
She's our little group, this is.
I know.
We're battle buddies.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
How often are you in contact?
Most days. On we haven't videoed each other yet, but we talk on Messenger.
You three guys.
Yeah.
And how do you find having a battle buddy like this?
It's really good. I think it's really good because you get even more motivation and the support's there as well. So it's really good.
Support each other.
It's extra accountability, isn't it? Because you have to keep yourself accountable. If you're not saying anything, then you're not doing anything. That's what I've always figured out. When people don't say anything, they start going quiet, and that's quite a good indication for me to reach out to them. But so, Marv, how's it going? Give me an update.
There she is with that smile.
Give me an update.
You what, love?
Give me an update. How's it been going?
An update?
Yeah. That's not good. What's been happening?
I don't know. I don't know. I start off really good and then...
Do you mean you start off the week or you start the program really good?
The week and the program. I'm still doing all my exercise and everything.
Yeah.
And then obviously I'm doing the nutrition, but then because I'm not. I know you said don't get on the scales, Chris.
Yeah.
But
it's a hard habit to get out of.
I've been on, and I don't seem to be losing anything.
Okay.
I do look. Like my partner said, I look a lot smaller.
Yeah.
But
does he lie?
The numbers aren't going down. The reason why I look smaller is because I'm running.
So, what are you trying to achieve? What do you want out of this?
What do I want? I want to lose some weight.
How much?
A good couple of stone, about 2 stone.
Okay.
Eh?
Oh no, I said okay. Why 2 stone?
Why 2 stone?
Yeah.
Because then that's probably I think I'll be all right with that.
No. What number are you trying to get down to? Be specific.
Right. At the minute, I'm 14 stone.
Okay, you want to get to 12 stone?
So I'd like to get to about 12 stone.
Why do you want to get to 12 stone?
Because I think I'll be a lot healthier at that weight.
Right, you think or you will?
No, I know I will.
So is it just to become healthier or is there any other reason?
I I think my age as well, because like, obviously I'm getting older as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
It's not going to
I'm
reverse your
54,
age.
Chris.
Okay.
I
So,
want to be 60 and that, you know.
right. Listen. So,
Yeah.
is it just your health? The health is the only thing that you're worried about.
Yeah, my health more than anything.
Do you feel unhealthy?
No.
Then what's the problem?
The problem is I weigh 14 stone.
See, right.
The
Okay.
problem.
Let me explain something. Right. So,
Yeah.
The scales are not that bad. The reason why they are bad is for this exact reason.
Oh,
How you doing, Karen? So if you can detach your emotions from the scales, they are a
Yeah.
great indicator to kind of understand if you are improving. They're not the best indicator because, you know, sometimes the weight goes up, even if you're doing well.
yeah.
But your emotions are clearly attached to it too much. Because
Oh,
if
I
you
knew
feel
it.
if you feel healthy, right,
Mm.
and you're trying to get healthier, but you feel healthy, and you think the 12 stone is the reason what is going to make you healthier, your emotions are clearly attached to it. Your partner saying you're looking slimmer or smaller, so your happiness is dictated by numbers on the scale.
Dress sizes. We don't lose weight. If we don't lose weight, we don't go down dress size.
So that's right. That's
Think
true.
what it is.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So like my partner said I look because I said to him, I said, do I look slimmer? And he said, yeah. But yeah, my clothes feel a bit bigger and everything. But
Bigger? Okay.
I think it's sort of inbuilt.
It's what?
You know the scales thing. I think it's sort of inbuilt because that's what you're always whenever you go like we do like any diet, whether it's Slimming World, Weight Watchers, stuff like that. That's what they tell you, don't they? So you can't. You just.
Let me tell you my opinion on it. Okay. So the scales definitely have a place, right? Because they're an indicator, and that's all they are. They're an indicator.
Yeah.
But for the reason that you're using it is the wrong kind of indicator. The reason, you know, and a lot of times,
sorry,
other companies, shall I say, not everyone, but other companies and other people's motives, you know, using scales is an easy kind of options. You know, just use the scales. If the scales are going down, you're doing well. If the scales are going up, you're not doing well. That's not completely true. It's also like, I'm going to say Slim World. Slim World are good. They do help people, and they've helped people tremendously. However, they could be so much more. They've got such a great company. You know, they could really help people massively. Now, I don't know if this is true, but if you look at statistics, like their success rate is very, very low. It's like in the teens, like I think it's like 14%.
Yeah.
But their repeatable client rate is extremely high.
Yeah.
Meaning they have clients that stay for years. And what they do, they create a community, which is great. But a community turns into community, and people stay for the community aspects. And they kind of don't really lose weight because they're for the community.
That's right.
And people always go back because it works. They lose 1 stone, 2 stone. If you see a lot of people who lose weight from them, they become skinny fat. So they're skinnier, but they still got the fat on them. And I don't want to be knocking them because they have helped people tremendously. And it's not me knocking them. I'm just trying to, you've got to see the motive behind why some people might use it. Like, how many times do I tell you not to use the scales?
Oh, you tell me all the time, Chris. You tell me all the time.
Okay. So, but like, and so with Tyler, I'm getting Tyler to use the scales as an indicator, because the reason why I have is because his emotions are not attached to the scales, and he's quite aware of it. So he understands, you know, if it goes up slightly and he's done well, he checks his inches. If his inches are going down, he's happy, right? So his emotions, his not happiness is not determined by the number on the scales. His happiness is determined either by the inches or how much fitter he's becoming. You, Marvelette, your happiness is determined by numbers on the scales. That's why I don't like you using them, because it's very
I know.
visual. If you didn't have scales and you're going on this weight journey, you're going to notice your clothes size are dropping, they're becoming bigger, your partner saying you're feeling better, you're feeling healthy, therefore you're going to feel the healthy, the healthiness that you're meant to be feeling, detaching your emotions. And by the sounds of it, you have to probably take yourself away from the scales for quite a long time. Otherwise, that's going to be your only factor, whether you are healthy or getting results or not. All right? So
yeah, I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying.
yeah.
But I still think the scales has got, all right then. The scales has got something to do with it, because I like to see the numbers go down,
Everyone
not
does.
go up.
Yeah. So you like seeing results.
Yeah.
Okay. You've got the results have got to be in another format, and it has to be away from the scales, because your emotions are too attached to it. Because you said 3 positive things. You said your partner saying you're losing weight, you feel like your clothes are bigger, and you feel healthy. So you've got 3 ingredients that, you're going in the right directions, but that last little one is trumping the whole 3. Right?
I just can't do it.
You can do it. Okay. Sarah,
No.
I see you nodding. You're
Chris,
agreeing
I
with Marv.
can't.
Oh, no, I'll come back to you, Marv, because there'll be a solution for it, all right?
All right.
You the same, Sarah?
I am, yes. But I've only owned scales for the last couple of years. I never used to weigh myself at all. I used to just go by my clothes and how I felt.
For what's your end goal?
I want to look better. I want to look slimmer.
So, how much weight do you need? What weight do you want to get to fill that?
Well, 13 stone.
What are you now?
13.8.
8 pounds. So
yeah. Well, I've just lost 10 pounds on this program.
what we're on right now?
Well, you says little steps, and that's where I can see at the moment.
Yeah.
I can see 13 stone. I can't see past that at the moment, because I've been looking at 13 stone for a long time. Do you know what I mean? For such a long time.
Yeah.
That's my first small step to get to.
So you was 14.8.
I don't want to think I want to be 12, and then it's because it's so far off.
Okay, so you was 14.8 when you started, and now you're 13.8. Is that right? Or sorry, 14.6.
Yeah, 14.6 when I started. And now 13.
Okay, so if you get to 13 stone, are you going to be happy?
Yes.
Are you going to be content?
I would carry on. No, I would carry on.
Okay. The reason why I point this out,
I would be happy and I'd probably be content, but I would still strive.
Fair enough.
For better.
The reason why I'm highlighting this is I have helped people for a very long time, and a lot of people say, when they're like size 22, and they say, when I get to a size 16, my life's going to be completely changed. And then over the time, they'll get to a size 16, and they're like, when I get to a size 12, my life will be completely changed. And it's like, well, hang on a minute. When you said you was a size 22, your life would be changed at a size, 16. Oh, someone's trying to come in. I want to kind of point this out to help you become aware, because if that happens, you're going to have that moreish feeling. You're never going to feel happy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Are you happy with your progress so far?
Yes, I think I've got to be. I've maintained. Here we go again. I've maintained in
Yeah.
Good.
No, that's fair enough.
Right, shush. I won't mention that. Yes, I'm happy with it. What I've done so far.
Okay.
I've pushed myself physically more than, oh gosh, I have since I was at school.
So are you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you knowing that you're going to get to your goal?
Oh, probably 9.
Be honest. What, 9 happy?
Still have little 9.
The reason why I'm pointing it out is because it's more important to try and get you guys to be happy now as quick as possible, knowing that you're going to get to your end result, rather than you becoming happy when you're at that end result. Make sense? So you're 13.8 now. I don't want you to be happy at 13. I want you to be happy now, because otherwise you're priming yourself for the future. So you're so looking forward to the future. When you get to the future, 13 stone, you've been so used to looking forward to the future. That's the feeling that you're going to always have. So you're going to be looking forward to the future continuously. Make sense? So, and the reason I'm going to put this up is I want to highlight Ronnie, if you don't mind, because when me and Ronnie spoke first time, she wanted to do a half marathon, which in her mind she could never see was possible, right? And I said to her, I don't really care. Well, I say to everyone, I don't care if I get you to your end result. I just want to get you to a position that you know you're going to get to your end result, and that by using me becomes a bonus. All right. And now, how confident are you, Ronnie, that you're going to achieve your half marathon?
I'm confident I'll do it, definitely.
And how happy are you now, even though you can't complete your half marathon?
I'm really happy because at least I can run a mile, which I could never do. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm cock a hoop. Brilliant.
So anything really right now is pretty much a bonus, right? Because you're on that path to success, and you're happy in the moment, and you're not waiting for the half marathon.
I'm not thinking about the half marathon. I'm thinking about I can run a mile. So my next target is 1.5 miles. But I'm happy. I am happy that I can actually say to people I've run a mile, because I've never done that.
Yeah,
I haven't done it for a long time.
So you've gained, you're not at the end result, but you've gained the happiness now, and that's what I'm trying to put across to you guys. So like, Sarah, sorry, you lost 10 pounds, right? Which is incredible. What is this? Week 4, maybe 5, whatever it is. Even though you're not you see the numbers and they're stuck on the scales, it's still improving. You've gone from not running to running a course of 3 miles. So you should be so happy that you are on the right path.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And you shouldn't be as frustrated as you feel right now.
Yeah, I am happy.
Okay, good.
Yes, I am. For what I've done so far, I'm proud of myself with what I've done so far. It's much more than I expected.
So there is still that disbelief within your mind a little bit. So we just need to do a few more things to unlock it. And once you unlock it, you'll be the same as running. And one of those things is for you to go outside the door tomorrow and run outside.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. And even though it's not the number on the scales dropping, by achieving that, it will trickle into other areas of your life. You going outside, running outside, it's going to be like, well, if I can do this, what else can I do? Make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
And Marv.
Oh, no.
I need a few more whiteboards to work with you, because I'm still cracking on you. All right.
I'm not saying nothing.
Okay. Let's actually, you find it hard to get the numbers on the scale, right? So what number have you found it hard to get below?
The number that I'm at.
So what number is it again? 14, yeah?
Yeah, that number.
When's the last time you've been in 13?
Under 13.
Or in the 13s?
Oh my gosh. About 4 years ago.
Okay, so are you 14 bang on, or are you 14.2, 14.3? What are you?
Well, I was 14.6.
And what are you now?
I'm 14.
So you're 14. So you're 1 pound away to being in a 13 stone mark that you haven't been in for years.
Yeah.
Why don't you just starve yourself for a day?
Well, that's what I thought, actually.
And I know I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't say that. It's probably the worst thing. But all we're trying to do is break the barrier, get you into a position that you haven't been in for a very long time. You don't have to starve yourself. Just have one big meal, and you'll be in like that 13 mark that you haven't been in for a very long time. I know obviously once you eat again, it might fluctuate back up, but
Yeah,
does that make sense? Breaking a barrier.
I'm not starving myself, Chris. No.
Well, stay in the 14s then.
I just have to stay at 14 until it goes.
Yeah, right. That's only be a bit of a joke of the starving, but honestly, I'm going to speak to you afterwards, and we're going to put something where you don't have to starve yourself, but it's, you know, it'll be somewhat extreme, and we're going to get you into like 13.5 very quickly. All right.
Really?
And the reason why.
Why can't you tell us all now?
Yes. Don't just share it with Mark. We all want to know.
Very simple. 2 meals, 2 or 3 meals a day. No snacking, no liquid calories. And what's the other one? And protein in every meal.
That's what I do anyhow.
What, 3 meals a day?
I have one, like either the fruit or the veg in the morning.
Yeah.
And I have something at lunch.
Yeah.
Something at night, say
Yeah.
about 5 o'clock, and then another veg or fruit. If I've had wherever I ain't had in the morning, I'll have on the night.
Okay. Then it's very simple. Is your meals similar each day?
Each day? No.
Do you have any liquid calories at all? Do you ever have any like milk, orange juice, coffee?
I have one coffee a day.
Yeah,
do you cook your food in oil or butter?
Spray light. I haven't touched butter. The only thing I do have is, say on my Sunday lunch, I'll have some gravy.
Okay.
I've had nothing else. No sauce or anything.
Then what will happen? So you got the 4 meals, right? You can cut the 4 meals to 3, or even if it was the 4 meals, obviously those 4 meals, you're having a quantity where it's not allowing you to drop the numbers on the scales. So when I was trying to lose my weight, the 1 stone in 2 weeks, I had the same meals every day, or same structure of the meals, and very quickly the numbers won't go down quick enough. So without having to count calories, I knew the meals I was having, and all I had to do was take an item away from each meal, and by doing that, my weight dropped every single day. So, for example, you know, I know you guys can't, but there's a diet I was doing. I was having 3 Weetabix, but I had Weetabix with water and a banana, and then had some raisins on it. And my second meal was eggs, so it's 4 eggs, spinach, 2 pieces of toast, and then it was the third meal was my main meal, so it'd be some sort of meat. It was different times, so it'd be chicken or steak or whatever it would be, and then a big salad. And then the last meal was I had 200 grams of yogurt, a banana, and some raisins again. And my weight was going down, but wasn't going down quick enough for me to be able to hit my challenge. So what I done, the first thing I done, I got rid of the yogurt and the banana and the raisins. So I only had 3 meals, and I was hungry because obviously I wasn't eating what I normally eat. So therefore my body's craving, you know, the extra meal. So I did have the hunger pain sort of thing, and it wasn't working quick enough. So what I done, I took away 1 Weetabix, so I only had 2 Weetabix, and I took away 1 piece of toast. So I had 1 piece of toast and 4 eggs and my spinach. So it was very easy for me to identify what I needed to do because it was the same each day. And by doing so, it dropped every single day very quickly. But I was pairing it with exercising with it too. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So for you, Mark, there's actually a couple of things. You could actually probably go on to the 7-day detox. That 7-day detox, that will get you to 13.5 very quickly. In 7 days. If you're at 14 pounds, 14 stone, and how badly would you like to get to 13?
Oh my gosh, you want me to go on detox? Oh no.
Let me ask you a question. How badly do you want to get to 13 stone 5?
Badly enough, but not that badly that I want to go on detox.
So
that detox nearly killed me.
No.
Did it actually? It's not that bad.
It is. Again, I had headache and lot me. Yeah, we're bad.
Oh, I didn't think it was that bad.
There you
I
go.
did.
So here we go. Thanks,
I've done
Heidi.
it before, and I don't know when I did second time round, it was worse.
So you're beating yourself. Here's the correct answer. You know, you don't want to get there that bad enough, because if you did, you'd do anything, right? Right? The fact that you don't, you're already having a battle in your mind because you're thinking, do I actually care that much? And that's why you quite easily see what I'm saying? So you don't have to go to the extreme. You just got to ask yourself, like, how badly do you want it? Because if you don't want it that badly, then when things become hard, obviously you're going to give up because you don't want it that badly. Make sense?
Yeah. I'm still not doing detox.
There's two things you could do, right?
Oh no.
One, you have to monitor your nutrition. If you don't monitor your nutrition, then you go on to the second one. You do harder workouts. So like when I was doing my workouts, I would do a kilogram workout. So I'd work out until I dropped the kilogram within a session. Obviously, Ronnie, look at your face. But obviously, a lot of it was because the idea was to sweat, and the more I could sweat within a session, obviously, the more weight I'd lose. And clearly,
put that back on when you drink water.
Yeah.
So of course. So let's see. I won't put it all back on, but I know I drop a lot because if you look at fat, right? Fat, the component of fat is carbon dioxide and H2O. So, and it's fused together, and that's what fat is. So when the way fat leaves your body, it metabolizes back into carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide and H2O, and then it leaves your body through sweating and you're breathing. So it's like 13% H2O, and it's like 80 something percent breathing sort of thing, carbon dioxide. So if I sweat a kilogram out, I know I've converted a lot of my fat or metabolized a lot of my fat back into H2O and carbon dioxide, and it's left my body. Does it make sense? So a lot of it is water weight, but I know within that water weight and the sweating, there's a good portion of fat. So let's say, for example, I'd lose a kilogram, and then by the end of the night, I put half a kilogram back on. And then if I do it again, I'd lose another kilogram, put half a kilogram back on. Does it make sense? Right. So, and that's why I was able to lose so much very quickly, because and I didn't do it every day because it's really hard and it takes a long time. And the way I'd done it is I had like 2 socks on, I had shorts, trousers, I had 2 t-shirts, 2 jumpers, and I trained like 10 ninjas.
Yeah, I can imagine.
The reason I'm saying is if you want to, you can, and it's completely up to you, and it's not the end of the world, but when you achieve it, you feel so good for it.
There must be an easier way than that, though.
I don't think so, mate.
I'll just stick to what I'm doing then.
What you're doing is not working, though. So, hey, Marv, are you working or you're on furlough?
I'm on furlough.
So you have all the time in the world.
Oh, God.
You actually have no excuse. All right? You could work out for 2 hours every day. Obviously not like 10 ninjas. Like one day could be a real hard session, and the next day could be a lighter session, but like a 2-hour walk or something like that. And the next day could be, you know what I mean? Here's a question for you. Do you remember when you done the 30-day challenge?
Yeah.
The workout challenge?
Yeah.
What kind of results did you get from it?
Really good.
Why don't you do that again? Because it's really hard, right?
Yeah, because I did that one and it nearly killed me. It run its second one.
Oh, day 2. I'll come back to you, Marv. Just ponder it, all right? Look, Sarah, tomorrow you're going to go out and do your little run, so I'm going to push you out your comfort zone. Marv, you need to lead by example and get pushed out your comfort zone, get to 13.5 within probably the next, I don't know, I reckon you could probably do it in the next 7, 8, 9 days.
Sorry?
Serious.
Really?
In 9 days.
Really?
Absolutely. How good would it feel being at 13.5 stone?
I'd feel good.
Thanks, Sarah.
I don't know what to say.
Right, think about it. I'll come back to you. Karen,
Yeah.
how are you?
Oh yes, I'm all right, thank you.
It's incredible seeing what you're doing with your runs and, you know, not your walks and stuff like that. Brilliant.
Walk. Yes. Yes.
How you
I'm up to
feeling?
6K after a week. It was a surprise today that I'd done 6K. I
Yeah.
thought I've got to go a bit further because I'd only done 5, 3, 5, something around there. So I knew I'd got to go further. And then I got back and I'd done 6. So
Must be feeling good.
Yeah, that's much better. I did get on the scales. I don't weigh myself every week, and it hasn't moved.
Okay.
But from old, I know that is the pattern. That's my pattern. I tend to hang on to the weight, and then it suddenly drops a few pounds.
We'll come back to the weight, right?
Yeah.
But you're breaking fitness barriers right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
How's that making you feel?
Well, it's good from nothing in 4 weeks to get up to 6K. And I'm okay. And I don't feel. I keep thinking I need to go faster. I need to go faster.
No, you don't.
No.
Because your muscles can develop quicker than your, your body sometimes. So like, your body needs to catch up. So like ligaments and stuff like that, or not ligaments, your fibers and all that stuff, and your joints, shall I say? So you can just stay at what you're doing even for the next couple of months, allowing your body to develop. And as your body develop, it'll build, your structure will be stronger to be able to then take on, potentially longer distance and faster distance and stuff like that. So just keep doing what you're doing and just don't keep doing your mini blasters, add a few little things in. But all right, let's talk about, so do you know why those scales are not dropping?
Yeah, probably. Remember last week we talked about doing I have implemented that, but not 100%, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah.
But I am a lot better, and I had a major breakthrough today. I went to the local shop. I'd got to pick up an Amazon parcel, and that's all I did was get the Amazon parcel, and I came out with nothing else. Which is not... I can't go past the co-op without... So I did it. I was so proud.
Oh, no.
It's tiny things, but it's good.
No, it's really good.
So, it's amazing.
What's your end goal?
My end goal, well, ideally around 9 stone. 9 stone. I've never been happy, even when I was much younger. Between 9 and 9.5 stone, I could never stay at 9 stone. And really, for my height, 5'1", I should be under that, but it was always 9.5. If I get near 9.5, I'll be well.
What are you now?
12, about 12.5.
Okay. And how important is it to you to get to 9 stone?
Yeah, it is important. It is important, but what I'm doing now, I'm happy doing.
Okay.
I am happy doing. If I can get under the 12, I can't, at least 5 years since I've been under 12.
Okay. So you said you're 12 what right now?
12.7.
12.7. So your only goal at the moment is to get under 12. Your end goal is the 9 stone, right? So what do you need to do to get down to that 12 without me having to tell you?
I also think you're talking about the nutrition. I think my portion sizes are too big. Okay. Perhaps I haven't got the balance right. And the longer I go on, I'm tweaking it to see if I can make a difference. Because some days I get hungry and I think I haven't eaten enough or something. Other days I look at the plate and I think, Christ, that's massive. I've put too many carbs on, or I've had too big a bit of cheese, which is supposed to be my thumb, isn't it? Isn't that what you use?
Something like that.
Yeah. So I think there's some tweaking to do.
Well, I think you should congratulate yourself a little bit, because remember, the secret, what people say is no secret, but the way to lose weight and keep it off is by changing your lifestyle. So not only you have to incorporate things into your lifestyle, but forever. And there's 2 main elements. There's the exercise and there's nutrition, and they're both bloody hard to incorporate. So the fact that you are now exercising a lot more than you used to, if we could focus on that and purely on that only at the moment, and make sure that turns into a passion and something that you crave, then you've conquered a huge hurdle that is now into your lifestyle forever, right? and then the nutrition is clearly the reason why you're struggling. So you could have like little sprints, should we say, weight loss sprints. So you could probably do like once every 2 weeks, no, every other week maybe. You could have a weight loss sprint and then relax the week after, weight loss sprint, relaxed afterwards, you know. So it's not so taxing on your mind, if that makes sense. What's your thoughts about that?
Yeah, that's good. Like you said last week, you can be good one day, break it down into days if you want. Good one day, bad the next day, or good 1 week and bad the next week.
Is that working?
Yeah, sometimes better than others. Some days I have bad days, then I have a good day right till the end of the day, and then I eat something I shouldn't. I'm like, what have you done that for? You know, doesn't make sense. The other thing I've found, I've got to stretch as well. I have to start stretching before I go and when I come back now, which I didn't start with because my legs are hurting.
Which is a good sign because you're working them.
Yeah.
Okay. With all of you, you know, when you find things hard, you've got to create that commitment in your mind. You know, people say, you know, I can't stop drinking. I can't stop eating bread, or I can't stop eating sweets, and whatever it may be. And when people remember how I said it, I know I said it before, but I'm going to keep saying it because the more I repeat it, the more it sinks in. You're thinking externally, not internally. And when you think externally, you kind of block the internal actual actions that you can have. So you're thinking, I can't stop it. I can't stop eating sweets. I can't stop eating alcohol. But when you think about it, you're saying, I can't stop doing this. Or if it was alcohol, drinking it and putting it to your mouth. So you're saying, you can't stop getting your hand going to your mouth with a substance in it. Is that right?
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
It's true.
But that's
It's true. But today,
it's like
today I did it.
I can't stop it.
Yeah.
That's
So it's like, yeah. But when you think about it and you really consciously think about it, it's like, well, actually, all I need to do is stop doing that. I know it's easier said than done, but that's what you've got to kind of create a commitment. Just stopping your hand going into your mouth with the wrong substance, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So how much have you lost since you started, Karen?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, about 5 or 6 pounds. That's all.
Okay. So how good would it feel if you lost another 4 pounds?
Oh, definite. Yeah. Fab.
And how quick do you reckon you could do it?
Pardon?
How quick do you reckon it will take you to lose 4 pounds?
Depends what I do, whether I do what you were saying on the 2 meals a day, or just tweak the meals I'm having now, just eat less.
Yeah.
I'm moving more. I'm obviously moving more. So if I cut down the portions that I'm eating, that should do something, shouldn't it?
100%. You know, do what you're doing and just remove certain items from each one, and then you're instantly cutting down your calories, and you don't have to worry about calculating it. You know, within 7 days, you'd be able to lose 4 pounds if you wanted to.
Right. Yeah.
That's your challenge.
All right then.
All right. And you just be disciplined. You know what you need to do. You just got to do it. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I know I'm pushing you a little bit, but I've got to. All right.
No, it's okay. It's good. This weekly session is really good. This is good. That so my head doesn't go ping.
Good. Heidi.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm all right. I've had a bit of a crap day, but yeah, I'm all right.
Give us an update.
I've been back to the specialist with Aurora today, so that's been a bit shit.
Yeah.
She's going to be long term.
Dear.
But yeah, I've just got to get my head around it.
And for you?
I haven't had any crap. But as I said to you this morning, I didn't plan my meals this week. I had every intention of doing it, and then I just got sidetracked. So I've not managed to eat all 5. I've been eating proper veg and fruits and stuff.
Great.
But I haven't actually sat and haven't managed to eat all 5 yet this week. Like today, I've had 3 of the meals. Yep. Yesterday, I managed only 3.
That's fine. You don't have to have all 5. You only eat if needs. You know, the options are there. If you're hungry, don't starve yourself, eat them all. But if you're not hungry, you don't need to worry about eating it. You just listen to your body.
Yeah, so I mean, this morning I had the fruit, and then at around 10 o'clock, before we went up to the vets, I had oats with a couple of blueberries and things in. And then I only got home after 3 o'clock from the vet. So, yeah. So we had stir fry and meatballs for tea, and that stir fry veg. That's all I've had to eat today.
And how are you feeling overall?
I'm all right. I'd like, because I don't own scales, so I'd actually like to know if I have lost anything. I don't actually know if I have or not. I can tell because I can get in and out my car easier and things like that. But I can't actually see it because I see myself every day. So I'd like to know what I weigh on the scales.
Do you feel like you're improving?
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting a bit better on the exercises. I'm not stopping as much.
Brilliant.
So I'm going to try and see if I can get on my bike, because that will be the next thing. If I can get on the bike, then I can start doing some in the morning before I start work.
Brilliant.
And then of an evening.
Hold on. So I'm trying to sneeze.
Bless you.
And it didn't come out. So are you happy? Are you going in the right direction? Do you feel like...
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely, I mean, normally with stuff like this, you know, like, because it is quite a letdown, yeah, the news I got today, I'd have gone straight to the Sayers or somewhere and got a load of crap and just come home and cried and binged eat. And I've not done that. So, because I know I just no, can't go back there.
You're in a strong mindset. You're going to change this time by the sounds of things.
It's just not worth it.
Good.
I've got to stay good.
Do you need help in any area?
It's just all me. I've got to plan my meals and start doing that. I've got everything in, so there's no excuse.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to sit down and do it.
Unfortunately, I can't come cook your meals for you. So
it's not the cooking of them, it's just the actual sitting down and planning them. It's just lucky that I bought loads of tinned fish and stuff, you know, so I've been able to make a salad and just chuck tuna on top of it.
Yeah.
So I've done that and stuff like that. So everything in is fresh, or so I you know, it's all clean eating stuff. So
brilliant. That's great to hear.
Yeah.
So, Ronnie, I know I spoke to you, but is there anything crossing your mind that you need help with, or?
No, I'm all good. And I'm actually losing. So I've done well, and I've lost a stone so far.
Oh,
Well done.
Well, the biggest thing for me is my resting heart rate's gone down to 59. And I've never been under 60. I'm usually 62 or sometimes higher than that. So now I'm actually at 59. So yeah, it's all going well.
Yeah.
very good.
Your mind is brilliant, obviously, because you're so disciplined, which is great. We need to get you that app as quick as we can, really, because you can use that heart rate feature on there.
I'm doing two challenges, you see, because I'm doing the Strava's got a month challenge, and I'm also doing a race at your pace. So I've got two challenges going on this month. So yeah, I'm challenging myself. So yeah, all good. What
we're going to do before we finish off is everyone's going to have a challenge for the next 7 days. You know how like we did the other day or last week, right?
I did a challenge last week and I did it. Can I have a week off?
No, you can't.
Have you ever had a week off with me, Marv? When I've got control?
Can I have a week off?
Not a chance. You can't have a day off.
Right. I try. So if I can't, well, you can't, Ronnie. You've got to do it as well. Sorry.
She just chucked you under the bus.
There you go.
Yeah, cheers, pal, buddy. They're actually normally the best battle buddies, to be honest. Weirdly enough. So
Sorry.
I'll lead by example because I've been trying to think of a challenge that I'm trying to do over a while. So I've got one in mind and quite inspired. So this is my accountability. So I'm going to run a kilometer every day for the next, until the 28th. But each day the kilometer increases. So it goes 1 kilometer, then 2 kilometer, then 3 kilometer, then 4 kilometer, then 5 kilometer. All right. So
Not doing that.
no,
No chance. I've gone deaf from this point onward.
oh, is that my signal going? Yeah. So what I'm saying, I practice what I preach. I'd never ask someone to do something I wouldn't do myself. So, whenever you guys do stuff, I like to do things a lot more. Therefore, I'm in the mix with you. The only time I wouldn't be able to do it is when I've got my son, and that's normally every other week on a Wednesday to a Sunday. So, but the kilometers will increase. So when he does go, they don't stop. They will keep going up. So all right. So that's going to be my challenge. So I'll start that tomorrow. Ronnie, you've done that 1 mile run.
Yes.
So what is your challenge to complete by next week?
I need some time to think. I don't know.
I'll come back to you in 2 minutes. That's how long you got.
Yeah, okay.
Sarah, we all know what your challenge is.
Mine's to run outside. Yeah, to run outside in the daylight.
And
So
not just once.
every day now.
Every day for 7 days.
Okay. Every day until I do my 5K challenge.
I don't really care how far you do. All I want you to do, how long do you normally run when you do your running?
Usually about 2 miles takes me about half an hour, 30 minutes.
Okay.
It took me about 48 minutes to run 3 miles the other day, Monday.
So every day, I want you to go outside your door. I want you to run as far away from your door for 15 minutes. As soon as you hit 15 minutes, you can turn around and come back.
Okay.
And each 15 minutes should probably slightly further than the last. All right?
Okay. So, all right then. Yeah. All right.
Karen?
I'll try and do that.
What's your challenge for the next 7 days?
Lose 4 pounds. Lose 4 pounds in the next week.
Okay, that's quite good. But how are you going to do that? Your walking should stay the same. So I think that's good enough.
Yeah.
What is it that's preventing you from losing weight? There's obviously nutrition. What particularly?
Oh, I don't know. Not
How many
really.
meals are you having a day?
I'm following the fruit and veg in the morning. And then I have like omelette at lunchtime today, and I've got stir fry tonight, and then I'll probably have an orange a bit later on.
Okay.
So if it's not that, it's because I'm eating something I shouldn't be.
Remove
the
a
thing
meal.
I've got to cut out.
Remove a meal every day for the next 7 days.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And don't add any extras. No snacking, no liquid calories, and what's the other one? Protein every meal, apart from the fruit.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
By the way, can I eat bulgur wheat?
What's that? Sorry.
Bulgur wheat.
Bulgur wheat. What's bulgur wheat?
It's like couscous.
It's a
Yeah,
type
it is
of-
like couscous. It's
Yeah,
high,
nice.
it's quite high in fibre, and it's quick to cook as well.
Is it high in carbs?
I don't know. I
No.
can look. I can check.
It's
Hold
on the
on.
same kind of level as rice and that.
Yeah, I think so.
While she's checking, Heidi, what's your challenge?
I'm going to get on my bike tomorrow and try and do 5 miles and try and do it twice a day, every day for a week.
If you can't get on your bike, I don't want you to go on, if you can't go on your bike, don't force it. So what's the chances of you being able to go on your bike tomorrow?
I haven't moved it yet to see if I can get on it. So, because I've had to move the room around so that where Aurora's got something to lean on
Yeah.
as she stands. So it's behind a chair at the moment. So I'm going to move it out from behind the chair.
Right. We'll put that in place. If you can't, then we'll change it very quickly. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so what you're going to do, you're going to get on your bike and you're going to ride on your bike every day for the next 7 days.
Yeah.
And how long are you going to ride on it? Don't worry about the distance, but the timing for now.
Well, I was thinking if I start at 10 minutes and try and build up,
Perfect.
like 5 minutes every day.
Yeah, when you start off at 10 minutes, going from 10 to 15 is quite a big jump. So if you go from like 10 minutes and then the next day do like 12 minutes and the next day do like 14 minutes and the next day do like 16 minutes, that'll probably be more easier for you.
Okay.
And you won't really see much of a difference. And then when you get to like 20, then you can go from like 20 to 25. Right?
Okay.
Karen?
I've also got to walk Aurora more this week. So small bursts for her outside. Right. So that's my other thing.
Perfect. Karen? Did you check?
Yes, 29 grams of carbohydrate per 100 grams.
Okay. So 29 grams. Because you just off the top of my head, you should be around about 150, maybe 200 maximum grams a day. So just be cautious of how much of that you have. So probably if you had 50 grams of that per meal, then you'll be good to go.
Yeah.
And it's good to weigh it because 50 grams, things like that, you can have 150 grams quite easily. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
That's right. And Marv, save the best for last.
I'm not saying no.
Come on, Marv. Let's have it. Let's have it.
Oh my God.
All 6 of us has got a challenge. You can't be the odd one out.
Come on, Marv.
Detox week. Detox week.
There we go.
I can't run because they've got snow.
Finish the 30-day challenge.
And if Marv should do the detox week.
No, finish the 30-day challenge, I think.
I think so, Marv. 30-day challenge for you.
Yeah, finish that off. You've done one day.
Along with the detox.
Along with the detox.
Love you,
personally, I think that is the greatest idea.
Really?
Absolutely.
Do the detox again.
All right. And
oh God.
You're going to be at 13.5 by the end of it, I can assure you.
To be dead at the end of it.
As long as she's at 13.5, I don't mind if she's alive or dead.
That's nice. Nice.
I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, we'll be there for you, Marv.
You know who your friends are, don't you?
Exactly. The ones that punish you the most.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
You got 2 things. Have you got the 7-day detox handy?
Yeah, I've still got it.
Okay. You got access to the 30-day home workout challenge, right?
Not all of it.
Okay. What I'm going to do...
You need to send me the link or whatever for it.
I'm going to put it in the group. I'm going to create logins. I'll use my emails and I'll give a password so anyone can log into it whenever they want. All right.
Right.
You know, if you guys want to jump into it, you're more than welcome. It's quite hard. So don't,
Yeah. It is hard. Trust me.
So Marv, have a little treat tonight. Okay. A bit like going to war. They give you a chance to write your last letter, have your last chocolate bar and last cigarette. So that's what you're going to do tonight because you're going to start tomorrow the 7-day detox, day 1. Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks.
I'm doing it because I care. And you're going to be by this time next 7 days, you're going to be at 13 stone 5 and then you're going to thank me and potentially hate me. Deal?
7-day detox. Very quiet, Marv.
I haven't got a choice.
Hey, I need confirmation.
Okay.
No, proper confirmation. That's like a kid's confirmation. Okay.
Yes, I'll do it.
Good. Thank you, Marv. I appreciate that. I'm doing it for you. Like you'll thank me for it. All right.
Yeah.
Happy? I need to hide it. What day are you on a 30-day challenge?
You what, sorry?
What day are you going to start with?
Day 3.
Good idea. Sounds good. All right, you all happy?
2. I did day 2. I only have to do it once a day though, don't I?
Yeah, once a day, and then maybe go for a walk a little later on. All right. So you all happy with your challenges?
No, what about Ronnie? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks,
Ronnie,
Marv.
what are you doing?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not
What's
doing
that?
a detox all the time.
Oh gosh.
I think Marv,
Yeah.
you know, and just to
I
give
think
her,
Ronnie should do detox as well.
I think Ronnie needs her energy because she's running, right?
Oh, thanks, Chris.
You're welcome. Everything's
Well
going to right. But what I do think, I think I'll give Ronnie one of the days, and I think she should do one of the days of the 30-day challenge. So you could do that
Okay.
tomorrow, Ronnie. All right?
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Just one of the days, okay?
Okay.
And I'll send you over which day I want you to do.
Don't make it the hardest one.
I don't know which one the hardest one is.
They're all as bad as each other.
Who are they?
What I am going to
Trust
give
me.
you. So there is if you ever hear people talk, they say chest day, leg day, arm
Yeah.
day, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's a day that I call it, which is a mindset day, and it's a mindset workout. So it goes against kind of the scientific way of how you put workouts together, and it just
Yeah.
tackles the mind, and it helps you do more than you can imagine, and it just expands your mind. It's very clever.
Okay.
You know which ones I'm talking about, Marvelette?
No, I ain't got that far yet. I'm still thinking about day 3.
All right. So we need accountability. So every day, all of you, including me, once you finish your either workout or nutrition, doing your bike, going up for your run outside, Sarah, Marvelette doing your 30-day challenge and your detox, and Ronnie, you're doing that one. Oh, we actually haven't got a challenge for you. I was
I
skipping
thought
it.
that was it.
No, that's too easy. That's only one day. That's just a taster.
Oh, right. Okay.
So,
Well, shall I try and run a mile faster?
um,
No, that's too easy.
Oh, thanks.
yeah, no,
Right.
I reckon you could do 1.5 miles. I know I
I
said,
do.
do that mile a couple of times, then go faster. But I
Okay.
reckon run 1.5 miles without stopping.
Okay.
That's your challenge by the end of the next 7 days, all right?
Okay. I'll do that.
But before you start it, tomorrow, you're going to do the one workout, the 30-day
Okay.
challenge workout that I'm going to send you, all right?
Okay.
Happy?
Yeah, very. Yeah.
Woo!
I know why I missed it last week now.
You're going to be busy every time now, aren't you? Right, before we go, let's all do thumbs up. I'll take a quick picture. And then, thumbs up. That's right. You do that, Marv. Right, 3, 2, 1. Cool, done. You all happy, guys?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Good. Well, thanks for attending. It was great today. I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Is anyone want anything before we depart?
No, thanks. I'm great, thanks.
You ever got to do it?
Yes, it's mandatory.
Okay.
Sarah, yeah, what you saying?
Do
Okay.
you think I'm eating too much fruit? Because I know sometimes when I eat like peaches and nectarines, I do tend to gain weight eating them. So I'm eating bananas, apple, satsuma, kiwi, and grapes in a bowl at once. Is that too much, do you think?
Just a question before I answer that. How much healthier are you eating now than when you first started?
I'm cooking and doing everything the same. I've just cut out all the processed stuff. So yeah, I'm eating healthier.
Okay. So all I care for this first 6 weeks is that transition. So don't worry about if you're eating too much fruit or too much vegetables or whatever. You're going from an unhealthy kind of nutrition or nutrient diet to a healthier nutrition diet. So your systems are thanking you and we're filling your nutrient levels up. And that's why you're able to exercise the way you are. You're thinking properly. It's activating all the hormones, or it's making it as balanced or as well as possible. So we're optimizing your body. On the 15th, you're going to be getting given a different nutrition plan. On that nutrition plan, it will teach you and show you how to manipulate the diet. So you're going to be under your calories. So you're not going to eat more. You won't be able to eat more than, to put on weight. So you'll be eating less than you're burning. So right now, for the next, was it another couple more weeks? Stay with what you're doing.
Days, yeah.
Your body's thanking you for what you're doing right now. And then in the next 6 weeks, with that diet, you're just going to drop loads of weight. All right? Make sense?
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Okay. What about calcium as well? Dairy and that for your calcium.
Yeah.
At the minute, we're just using cheese, and you don't have cheese every day.
You're not drinking milk, right?
No.
Calcium on the diet plan at the bottom. It should have a list of all the vitamins and where you can get the vitamins from, or vitamins and minerals. With calcium, you can get so much calcium from like green veg, like broccoli. Loads of calcium in there. You don't need cheese. You don't need milk for it.
Okay.
Things like broccoli will give you lots of that. So that's why I encourage you to have fruit meals and vegetable meals, so you get all those things. While your skin looks better, feels better, your hair's better, fingernails, your eyesight will improve, like everything. So don't worry about milk. Don't try not to eat too much cheese. You can have cheese, but don't overdo it. The fruit and veg is what's going to give you everything you pretty much need.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Say what you're doing. Your body's thanking for it. We'll just get your process running properly. On the 15th, you're going to have that new nutrition plan. It's going to make sure you're under your calories, and you're 100% be calculating that you're going to be losing weight as well. Even though we're trying to lose weight now, but you understand that. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Have a lovely evening, guys.
Thank you.
You very much. See you
Bye.
later.
Tomorrow, I want to see all the pictures.
See you later, girls.
Bye.
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 Bye.